The allure of danger is undeniable. There's something about the thrill of the unknown that pulls at the heart of every adventurer. Did you know there's a place on Earth where the ground could literally swallow you whole without warning? This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie. These hidden dangers are real, and they're lurking in some of the most unexpected places. Adventure's calling, but what if your next journey takes you beyond the usual tourist trails, into the heart of danger? For those with a taste for the unknown, exploring lesser-known destinations is an irresistible thrill. But these challenges come with steep risks. We're talking about places where one wrong step can lead to disaster. Yet, for some, the danger is part of the appeal. The question is, are you prepared to face what lies ahead? These aren't your typical vacation spots. They're wild, untamed, and unpredictable. Ready to explore? Let's do this. Let's begin our journey in the shadow of one of nature's most volatile giants, the volcanic island of Stromboli in Italy. Stromboli is an active volcano that has been in almost continuous eruption for the past 2,000 years. The island's black sand beaches and picturesque villages might seem like the perfect Mediterranean getaway, but don't be fooled. The eruptions, which locals refer to as the lighthouse of the Mediterranean, are both spectacular and deadly. Visitors often find themselves just a few kilometers from explosive blasts that can hurl molten rock and ash far beyond the crater. According to the Global Volcanism Program, Stromboli's eruptions are unpredictable, making it one of the most dangerous yet mesmerizing places on Earth. Next, we venture deep into the heart of the Amazon rainforest, a place as mysterious as it is treacherous. The Amazon is the world's largest tropical rainforest, covering more than 2.1 million square miles across 9 countries. But within its lush green canopy lies a world of danger. The dense jungle is home to some of the deadliest creatures on Earth, from venomous snakes like the fer-de-lance to elusive predators like the jaguar. And then there's the weather. Sudden storms can transform the landscape in minutes, flooding rivers and cutting off escape routes. Explorers must be prepared for anything, and even the most experienced can find themselves at the mercy of this unforgiving environment. Now, let's travel to a place where time seems to stand still. Pripyat, the abandoned city near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine. Once home to nearly 50,000 people, Pripyat was evacuated in 1986 after the catastrophic nuclear disaster. Today, it stands as a haunting reminder of human error and the power of radiation. The city is eerily frozen in time, with crumbling buildings and overgrown streets. But beneath the decaying facade lies a silent killer: radioactive contamination. The radiation levels have dropped since the disaster, but they're still dangerous. Visiting Pripyat requires special permission and strict adherence to safety protocols. For those brave enough to enter, it's a journey into the heart of a nuclear nightmare. From the desolate streets of Pripyat, we head to another abandoned wonder, the Darvaza gas crater, ominously dubbed the Door to Hell. Nestled deep in the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan, this fiery pit has been burning for over half a century, igniting imaginations and fears alike. Picture this: a Soviet drilling accident gone wrong, a vast natural gas reserve accidentally set ablaze, and now a crater 230 feet wide and 65 feet deep, roaring with flames that can be seen from miles away. It's as if someone forgot to turn off the world's largest stove, and the result is both mesmerizing and terrifying. But before you pack your marshmallows for a quick roast, consider this: the ground around the crater is about as stable as a stack of Jenga blocks in an earthquake, and the heat is intense enough to make you feel like you're standing on the edge of the sun. Yet, despite these very real dangers, the Door to Hell lures in thrill seekers like a moth to a flame. According to the Turkmen government, the site sees thousands of visitors annually, all drawn by its otherworldly glow and the sheer audacity of its existence. So, would you dare to peer into the abyss? Our next destination is found high in the Himalayas, where the mountains conceal one of the world's deadliest trails, the Annapurna circuit in Nepal. This trekking route takes adventurers through remote villages, dense forests, and across perilous passes like Thorong La, which sits at an altitude of over 17,000 feet. The views are breathtaking, but the dangers are real. Altitude sickness, avalanches, and extreme weather conditions have claimed the lives of many who attempt the trek. According to the Himalayan database, the fatality rate on Annapurna is higher than that of Mount Everest. It's a place where nature's beauty and fury coexist, demanding respect and caution from those who dare to venture. Come to a place that's as deadly as it is mysterious. North Sentinel Island in the Bay of Bengal. Home to the Sentinelese, one of the last uncontacted tribes in the world. The island is off limits to outsiders. The Sentinelese have lived in isolation for thousands of years, and any attempt to approach their territory has been met with hostility. In 2006, 2 fishermen who accidentally drifted ashore were killed by the tribe, and in 2018, an American missionary met the same fate. The Indian government has declared the island and its surrounding waters a protected area, forbidding anyone from setting foot on the island. North Sentinel Island remains one of the most dangerous places on Earth, not because of its natural environment, but because of its fiercely protective inhabitants. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the most dangerous yet mesmerizing destination of them all. Welcome to Mount Merapi in Indonesia, the world's most active and unpredictable volcano. Imagine standing on the slopes of a mountain that's been dubbed the Mountain of Fire by locals, a name that's not just a clever moniker, but a literal description of its explosive temperament. Since 1548, Merapi has erupted more than 60 times, and it's not the kind of volcano that likes to keep its fury to itself. Its eruptions are so intense that they often unleash pyroclastic flows. Imagine a hellish avalanche of scorching gas and volcanic rock racing down the mountainside at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. According to the Smithsonian Institution's Global Volcanism Program, these flows can reach temperatures of around 1,000 degrees Celsius. That's 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. One might say that Merapi is the ultimate overachiever in the world of volcanoes. But there's more to Merapi than just its fiery wrath. Despite the constant threat of disaster, thousands of people live on its slopes, some in villages that are mere kilometers from the crater. For the Javanese people, Merapi isn't just a looming threat. It's a sacred entity, revered as a living god that demands respect and offerings. Temples dot the landscape, and traditional ceremonies are held to appease the spirit of the volcano. It's this juxtaposition of reverence and risk, of life and death coexisting on the edge of catastrophe, that makes Merapi so uniquely captivating. The mountain's 2010 eruption, one of its deadliest in recent history, was a stark reminder of its power, claiming over 350 lives and displacing thousands. Yet, even in the aftermath of such destruction, the people returned, rebuilding their homes and lives on the very slopes that could one day betray them again. So, would you dare to visit Merapi, knowing that at any moment it could decide to remind you why it's called the Mountain of Fire? If nothing else, it's a destination that certainly keeps you on your toes, literally and figuratively. Exploring dangerous, unfamiliar destinations is not for the faint of heart. These places demand respect, preparation, and an understanding of the risks involved. So, if you're planning to visit any of these places, remember to do your research, respect local warnings, and always be prepared for the unexpected. Have you ever visited a dangerous destination, or do you dream of exploring one? Share your experiences or plans in the comments below. And if you're ready for more thrilling travel content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an adventure. Stay safe out there and happy exploring.